You know, now that we're coming to the end of summer, winter's going to be here before you know it. And when winter comes and the heaters start running, the inside of your home is going to get really, really dry. And that dry air can easily mess with your sleep, dry out your skin, dry out your sinuses, and make your home even feel colder than it actually is. The ideal indoor humidity levels is between 40 and 60%. That's the sweet spot for comfort, and it helps reduce the spread of airborne viruses and allergens. We're going to see if this YO Steam whole house humidifier can do the job. This is the YO M2, and shout out to YO for sending this to me for a review and being able to test it out in my home to make sure that this can actually keep my house in that range. So we're going to do a quick unboxing. We're going to set it up, we're going to fill it with water, and we're going to turn it on. So let's see what we got in the box first. They give you an instruction manual, of course, which is always a nice thing to have. And this just comes out in one big unit, so that's pretty nice too. You don't have a bunch of little parts to deal with. Okay, so this is the main humidifier unit. And as you can see, it's just one nice contained unit. It comes with dual water tanks that equal 10 liters of water. That's a lot of water. And the nice thing about it, because it's steam, there's no filters you have to worry about changing, which is really nice. So let's see what we got inside here, and I'll show you the tanks. So it's really easy. You have this little lever right here. You just pull the lid up. Pretty nice. This is obviously where the humidity comes out as it's steaming. You have one 5-liter tank. You have the other 5-liter tank. As you see, they just lift in and out super easy. Of course, we have the power cord. And that's pretty much it as far as what's inside the actual humidifier. Now, the 10-liter capacity should be easy enough to humidify about 1,000 square feet. Now, this right here is going to be in my office, which is about 300 square feet. However, it's right at the door where I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get the humidity up in the entire upstairs, which is probably close to 1,000 square feet. Now, because it's actually steam-based, it actually boils the water before releasing the mist. That kills 99% of bacteria and impurities without using any filters. So I'm gonna get these tanks, we're gonna fill the tanks up, and we're gonna actually turn the unit on and let it run. Now, the humidity in my home right now, as you can see, is about 47%. My humidity level is actually lower than I thought. It's 44%. So it'd actually be good to have that humidity level up just a little bit. But let's get these tanks filled up and we'll get it turned on and see what happens after it runs for a little bit. And as you can see, I got both containers filled, and it was obviously super easy. Just take them out, fill them up, and put it back in. And now we're ready to actually start the unit. And it should be pretty easy, straightforward. Okay, so as you saw, my current humidity up here is 44%, and I would love to actually get that to 50%. You saw how we have both tanks filled. We're going to put the lid back on. We are going to let it run, and hopefully we'll see how quickly we can get that up to 50%. I'm thinking that this is probably not going to take very long. And then I'm going to show you some of these features and the settings here on the actual top and show you how to actually set that up. Now, one thing you'll have to keep in mind is you do have these like ventilation areas where the steam comes into the unit and then out through the top. So you want to make sure that only fits on one way, like so. Now we're ready to plug it in. Okay, we're all plugged in. We are ready to turn it on, and then I'll go over the settings here on the panel and show you exactly how we want this to run. So let's go ahead and turn the unit on. So one nice thing, as you can see right here, here's all your buttons. You have the timer if you want. You can actually set the maximum amount of humidity you'd like. I'm going to have it maximum. You can do, lower levels if you want, but I want to kick the level up as quickly as possible. Of course, you have your power button. This right here is the percent button. Again, I have it at 50%, which is where I want the house. And then this is the lock button. And this lock button is really nice because once you get everything set, you just simply hold the lock button down for a minute, and then it'll actually turn that lock red. So then people can't come up and accidentally change your settings and push the buttons, which is nice. So we're going to let this run. And as you see right now, it says 42%. And I showed you where my other humidity and temperature sensor was that was showing 44%, which is pretty close considering this is actually on the other side of the room from that sensor. So this is heating up right now. And then once it actually heats up, it's going to start putting out the mist and the humidity, and then we're going to let it run. So we'll be back with the results. Okay, we've actually had this running now for a while, and it has done a fantastic job of keeping humidity levels where they're supposed to be here in this room. The warm mist that this puts out comes out about 122 degrees Fahrenheit, which is going to be perfect for those winter months when it's cold, because it'll add just a touch of warmth to the air too. Look, as we move into the winter months, a humidifier like this can make a huge difference in comfort and in your health. Keeping your home at that 40 to 50% range can help you breathe better, protect your skin, and even makes your home feel warmer. If you want cleaner, warmer air and less dryness in your home, the Y&O Steam Whole House Humidifier is worth a look. I'll leave a link in the description so you can go check it out for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.